Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do you what's cracking. Today is Friday the 19th of July and I want to say thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. We do continually to move towards the 10,000 mark, so I'll be able to do, I promised everyone I'd start doing Facebook Live. There's an offer coming in. Facebook Lives after I reached 10,000, so that was my little, how do you say, goal setting tease. I am going live on Facebook though on the 11th of August, and I'll still continue to do those. At the moment the fair's sort of taking up a lot of my weekends. That's why this reading today will be a weekend reading, in order to make sure I get all the other readings to you. I'm going to start doing the readings on Friday as a weekend reading, so it frees me up with a tiny little bit more time on the weekend to get the daily reads done. But once I get back to free weekends, we'll change it up a little bit, I promise. I want to say thank you to those people who come to me for personal readings, because I feel very honoured that you trust me with those for you. I feel even more honoured when people come back for another reading, because I think that there is some relationship or trust built between us that gives me an opportunity to help you out even more, and that really makes me feel very incredibly worthy. Thank you for those who've donated the beautiful gifts you've bought me. I don't even know how to say thank you as much as I'd like to. I just want you to know that I have a tremendous amount of love for you all, and I continue to really appreciate and enjoy the journey that I'm on here. Four of Swords. Okay, so this reading is for the weekend of the 19th, 20th and 21st. Four of Swords again. Someone's saying you need to take time out here. And we're at Merryweather on this Sunday and Bateman's Bay the following weekend. 3rd of August I'm at Bomaderry. I know that one's booking out quite quickly. Have a lot of followers down that way. So please make sure you get in touch with me if you want to have readings. Alright, I am using Everyday Witch Tarot, and I will pull you a card from the Mystical Oracle deck. Okay, Six of Cups. Now, the Six of the Cups is Six of the Cups. I do sound sometimes when I'm talking, because I'm tired, I sound like something out of Game of Thrones. And now we have the Six of the Cups. This is about nostalgia, reminiscing, going back, thinking about your childhood. I had a very scary experience the other day. I'm going to share it with you because it's actually quite funny. My kids were all playing with the new photo app, which sort of ages you or makes you look younger, whatever you want. So you can look like a 14-year-old kid. But I did this picture of myself, and I looked just like my mother when I got older. And I haven't stopped being disturbed by that. I am so traumatized by that. It's so freaky. But anyway, sorry, I just wanted to share that with you. Reminiscing. So I did a little bit of that when I saw the picture, you know, back to my childhood, had a bit of a think about things. I blocked a lot out and I don't remember a lot of it, but that's okay. It's probably a good thing, I think. This also can talk about people coming back from your past. And I feel like that's what it's saying here strongly this morning, that someone is about to return here. They're returning because they need to gift you with something. This may not be a gift as in flowers. Would be nice if it was flowers, but it doesn't feel like that. This gift they're bringing you is something far deeper and far more meaningful than the gift of flowers. Oh, look at this. So we do have an earth sign here. So if you're an earth sign watching this, this can obviously be you. I feel like with this card here, this person is all nurturing, all mothering. They represent the wife. Someone is seeing you now as this person, seeing your value, seeing who you are. You may have left them out in the cold. I think you may have walked away from them at some stage or another, maybe because they were unable to commit to you. They may have been in another relationship. They could possibly have not wanted commitment at the time, but now, and they probably always did see you as this person. They always saw you as somebody incredibly wonderful, worthy, down to earth, and really wife material, or husband material if you're a man watching this. But this person really always saw you this way. But you were the one that walked away because they weren't offering you what you wanted at that time. So there's this feeling here of being left out in the cold, of left wanting. But they've never let you go here. They've always hung on to your memory. It's been impossible for them to let you go. So here's this guy hanging tight onto what he knew. And this is how you see them. This is how they see you. You're both extremely attracted to each other. You probably have a pet dragon. I wish I did. Talking Game of Thrones. Very much in a Game of Thrones. Maybe that's why I'm getting this nostalgia card up. This is a person who could be a fire sign. So you could be dealing with a fire sign and be an earth sign, or vice versa. This person is very, very attractive to you. You see them as being the person you want to be with as well. So that's the mini story there. Okay, let's get going. Card of the Wounded Warrior. Sometimes I look at this card and I think it always makes me feel sorry for this person. It's not nice, is it, going through, fighting to be the person you want to be when you're fighting up against people who seriously do not respect your boundaries. I see all the wands on the ground here. So you can tell this person's done this so many times now. They are absolutely over trying to keep this person at bay. They've been hurt. So this is always the card that says you need to be very strong with your boundaries. You need to be very clear about what you want, where you're going, and what you need from someone else. This has to be very, very clear. And we do have the Three of Swords coming in here. And the Three of Swords does talk about heartbreak in the past. It certainly talks about communication being required between two people. It talks about someone having someone else in the picture, or another interest or obstacle to a relationship. There is an offer here of something long-term, and I'm really drawn this morning, especially to the wedding ring here. This is somebody offering something long-term, something more permanent. Seven of Swords. So maybe this should be like this, because I think this person is ready to speak up now. I think they're ready to give you what you need here. They are coming back towards you with their secrets in arms to try and explain what happened and why it happened. And there is a victory. Beautiful. So we're definitely looking at you being recognised, somebody finally seeing you for who you are. And you've probably manifested this, but more than anything, you have been very, very patient. You haven't given this person a hard time. You haven't beaten them up over anything. You've left them to, to sit in their own juices. You've left them to think about what happened here. And now you have the choice, because the power is yours now. The power has come back to you. This person's come back to you, and they've given you back the power to make this decision. So before, when you broke up, walked away from each other, whatever it was, they took your power away. And that probably was very excruciatingly painful. I feel like this was something that really pushed you to be in rock bottom. There's a lot of emotion there. There's a lot of pent up feelings. And you're about to release those here, because you're getting a second chance at something that you've wanted, something you've desired very greatly. This person comes in as a King of Swords. He's ready to speak up. He's ready to speak his piece. Wow, look at this. He is the Emperor. Maybe you are the Emperor here. Maybe you both are. But this person is definitely coming in to spill their guts. I love spirit. There's just no holding back with them. It's like your guides will tell you exactly as they see it. And sometimes I think, oh, I can't say that, I'm on camera. Stop now. Yeah, so there's a spilling of the guts, apparently, they're telling me. So I think this is from both of you. I think this is something where this person is ready to really release a lot of energy on what happened. I think you are ready to release a lot of this sort of pent up stuff, perhaps stuff from your childhood, fears of abandonment. I think that you're going to get this boiling over of all of these emotions, fear, probably a little bit of anger in there, probably wanting to kick someone's butt a little bit for what they did, but at the end of the day, you really love this person and they really love you, and that's very, very clear in this reading today. For me, I just think it's a very straightforward, perfect reading, and I cannot elaborate on that anymore. So if this is your story, this is about to come in. Now, the thing is with the whole divine timing, I know for some of you, some of us, we've been waiting a very long time. We're talking years for a lot of people, and that card wants to come out. And funny enough, it is the card of the journey. I know that there is a lot of pent-up emotion, a lot of it's not just the relationship. This is like okay, a conduit, I can't think of the word for it. It's like something that was destined, something that was written here. And it is for you to be able, well, for them too, to be able to let go of all this past. You've been brought together to heal. And this is the process of you being able to unravel that, let everything go. So you have the card of the journey coming out here. I do love this card. Look, he's got an owl on his head. It's just beautiful. Okay, and what it says is it's time to embark on the the time to embark on the great journey is here. Do not linger in the past when distant shores are calling. Fearlessly draw your own navigational charts as you discover the route. When the time is right, as it is now, you will be led true even when you're not sure of where you're going. It is the departure that is most important. If you miss the boat, a great opportunity will be lost and another ship may not arrive for a very long time. So that's it. This is the journey. This is what you were meant for. This is what is starting your whole life anew. Thanks, guys. Have a fantastic weekend.